5 is here, and with it comes all the usual chunky-necked, bug-blasting goodness the series is known for. There's a sizable campaign that continues the story of Kate, JD, Delmont, and OG Cog Marcus Phoenix as they uncover the mystery behind Kate's origins by shooting everything.
God damn it, James!
There's the classic Versus, which sees teams of 5v5 ducking and weaving their way around maps like a gridiron team with a bloodlust. And of course, good old Horde mode, where you and a squad bunker down to fend off wave after wave of drones, swarm, and scaly ugly faces that only Queen Mira could love. However, the latest addition to the Locust Blasting playlist is Escape.
Escape! I wonder what that means. It's funny, it's spelled just like the word escape.
Let's go!
A fast-paced survival mode that's sure to put your roadie running skills to the test. Escape is a new co-op mode that sees you and up to 2 other bug-exterminating buddies running through a series of dungeon-like hives, after, of course, infiltrating them via volunteer egg sac digestion. It certainly makes for a memorable intro to each round. After birthing forth from your parasitic placenta, you immediately set off a timed venom bomb that, once detonated, proceeds to slowly fill the hive with a poisonous green gas. It's not exactly the smartest plan, instantly creating a moving death cloud that forces you and your team through a hive that's swarming with enemies. Then again, the Gears soldiers aren't really known for using their heads for anything other than slamming them into waist-high walls and wearing stylish skullcaps. It does, however, create the perfect motivation to get you moving towards the checkpoint safe rooms.
Shit.
Safe and sound.
Where you and your team can hit the showers
Gratuitous shower scene.
before making another mad dash or two to freedom and that fresh, cold, icy air.
Team, time to go home!
Upon completion, you and whoever else managed to survive are rewarded with both personal and character-specific XP, along with skill cards that can be equipped to add buffs and perks during future runs. You go on to unlock more slots to equip these cards as you level each character up, so there is an incentive to pick your favourite and stick with them. The main distinguishing factor between each of these characters, aside from their badass catchphrases and terrible haircuts,
Oh, I hate this guy.
is an ultimate ability that recharges throughout the run. Lani carries a shock knife, Keegan drops AoE ammo,
Supply for the effort!
and Mac pops a forward-facing shield.
Ready to frontline!
These 3 new gritty heroes are a welcome addition to the Gears roster. Oh my god! However, in true cross-promotional fashion, a couple of Halo Reach heroes and even old gal Sarah Connor pop up as playable characters if you have the Ultimate Gamer Pass, or buy the Ultimate Edition, or whatever ultimate thing it is they're trying to sell us these days. Wait, is that seriously a Forza Motorsport 7 blood spray? Okay, come on, this is ridiculous. With an emphasis on tailing it, the hives themselves can be completed reasonably quickly. And while I'm still a huge fan of Horde mode, I appreciate Escape's emphasis on faster runs in comparison to slogging it through 50 waves of enemies, all while juggling resources and moving around that bloody fabricator. Not to say Escape doesn't present its own challenges. The mode itself is surprisingly difficult, even on the easiest of settings. Dare to ratchet that difficulty up with modifiers that add enemy health or speed up the flow of venom, and you'll be rewarded with more time to escape along with rarer skill cards. But don't expect to make it far without some solid teamwork and communication.
How does the drop shot work again? Nice.
Especially when it comes to ammo sharing. Starting out each round with only a pistol and barely enough shells to drop a snatcher means you'll be desperately foraging for firearms or supply points.
Ooh.
Keeping stocked up is particularly important when facing off against that final wave before pickup at the LZ.
Oh shit, look at this guy! Ah!
Otherwise, you may wind up wielding nothing but a knife against a warden, like we did.
No, Sarah Connor squish!
Quirks like this and others are bound to occur in a mode that essentially uses a series of room tiles that are rearranged to create new layouts, with different enemy and weapon placements. This is evident using the game's custom map maker, which allows you to build your own deviously difficult hives and publish them for others to attempt. Which I know sounds cruel, but I couldn't even survive the first room of this custom map. And I built it myself! It's a simple to use builder, so I'm sure we'll see plenty of interesting and punishing gauntlets from the community on release, and hopefully even more official maps added to the roster from the Coalition themselves. Overall, Escape is by no means a revolutionary new way to play Gears. In fact, it's really just Horde mode stretched into repetitive linear corridors with a cloud of fart gas chasing you down. And while that does sound more like my formative years at high school, it actually turns out to be an exciting new addition to the buffet of buff-necked game modes, and a very welcome spin on the Gears formula.